really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time, because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time, before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those other fellas he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck.
What's up, everybody?
15% concentrated.
Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you're here with me today. What's up? We got Las Vegas in the house. We got Wisconsin in the house. Let's record this, yes?
Recording in progress.
Who else is here? We got Los Angeles, Ann Arbor. We've got all kinds of, hopefully everybody here in the United States, right? I know some people in Canada want to be here with us today. So what's up, everybody? I am just here to welcome you guys to this webinar. We are going to get started in just a minute. Give everybody a chance to get on. The Zoom is packing out right now. I expected just as such. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to go share the Zoom with somebody else. Go share it with someone else right now, and we're going to get started. All right, you guys, welcome to the AGARA launch webinar. You guys, I am so fired up. I am so freaking excited. I'm going to tell you guys why I'm excited too. We've got so many people on St. Louis, Georgia, Michigan. Hey, I'm in Michigan too. What's up, guys? We got Kauai. Did I say that right? We got Canada in the house. What's up, Canada? All right, you guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to introduce you guys to somebody today. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. All right? Is that cool with you guys? All right. Hold on 1 second here. Can you guys see me all right? Everybody can see me, hear me? Everything's good? Yeah? We're good in the hood? We got Philippines in the house. Philippines, Indiana. All right, guys. You guys, welcome to the call. My name is Jenna Zweigel, and I will be your host here today. Now, it's been a long time since I have been this excited, okay? It's been a long time because I know what momentum looks like, all right, from the beginning. And I'm here to tell you guys, this company has not even officially launched yet, all right? They've only been around for like 60 days, and already in 60 days, they've done over $5 million in sales. Now, if that doesn't say momentum, I don't know what does. And so if you're here today to find out what this is all about, because I'm here to tell you it's not just about coffee. I'm excited about coffee. I'm excited because coffee makes me excited if I drink it in the morning. But I'm excited for much more than that. All right, so let me tell you just a little bit about myself, and we're going to get this call. Go ahead. We're going to kick it off. Tonight's call is about timing, all right? It's all about timing. And I want to acknowledge the leaders who came here before me. So if you're on this call, I just want to give kudos and all my love to you guys. You guys saw it first. You came in first. You started kicking butt first, and so my hats are off to you. I just saw this thing literally like 5 days ago. And, you know, I'm going to be honest. At first, I was like, no, I can't go do another deal. Like, I'm tired, you know? Like, and you know what? Rhonda brought me in. Hey, Rhonda, if you're on here today. And she's like, well, if you're tired, let me just go ahead and send you a sample. You guys, I've been in the network marketing industry for the last 21 years. I started when I was 3 years old. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I've been in the industry for a long time. The last 10 years of my journey, I've been in an ownership role. I've been a CEO. I've been a CMO. I've also been in the field, right? I've been as an affiliate as well. As an affiliate, I built a team of over 300,000 people. I had over 1 million customers in a company that I built. It took 10 years to build that company, right? And it all started with something special. It started with a vision. And that was it. We literally had nothing else. We had a little rental office, like one little room. That was it. We barely had a logo on the wall. That was it, right? Small, humble beginnings. And I'm telling you that because I know what it's like when you have nothing but passion in the beginning. You guys, I got into this industry like many of you. Okay, I didn't have any time, I had no money, and I was trying to get a little bit of both, right? I wanted more time with my family, with my friends. I wanted to make not only ends meet, but I wanted to make a substantial difference in my life. That's why I got into this industry. Now, there's thousands of companies out there, right? I mean, there is, and they pop up every single night. Like every day there's a new company. They like come and go, in and out all day long. And I told myself, you guys, I'm not going to do a startup because I just did a startup. We went from startup to 10 years. And you guys, it was a lot of work. There was a lot of challenges. There was a lot behind the scenes that it took to make that a success. And you guys, over that journey, I became the number one income earner in network marketing because of the people that rallied around us at the time. And many of you guys are here today. So welcome back. I just want to say that for all my family, welcome back. You guys, success is a formula. All right, it's not a secret, it's a system. And the reason I came here is because I saw a system that is going to work. I saw a system that is working. And in the last 5 days, already over 200 people have said yes, just in my organization alone. Now, that's not the rest of the company sales, because that's already astronomical, right? So, you guys, I want to bring up the founders of this amazing company because I want you to see what I saw. I want you to hear it from them. Now, I'm not going to just move casually. I don't partner lightly, not in this industry. But when I see alignment in leadership and in product and in timing, I know I can move with confidence, right? So you guys, I'm going to bring up the CEO and founder just here right now. He's here with us today. And you guys, Hayden Daughters is a 26-year direct selling industry professional and a 10-year top income earner. He's co-founded a top 20 selling direct sales company and achieved over $1 billion in sales. He brings deep corporate, global operational experience. That was very important to me to find that part out. And he is now the AGARA Life founder and CEO, and he's here with us today. So he's ready to lead the charge, you guys. And I am so blessed to be on the same Zoom call. And I'm even more excited to be in the same room with him here during our launch event, February 28th. And yes, I will be there. So Hayden, if you are here with us today, please show us your face, because, you know, when he first sent me his bio, you guys, he said 26-year direct selling industry. I read that as he was 26 years old. Okay. And I was like, Lord help us, because I know what it's like to start a network marketing company in your 20s. And I told him, I was like, good thing I'm old and wise now. We're going to do this together. He's like, I'm 44. He's like, but thank you for thinking I was so young. Anyways, you guys, without further ado, please drop some fire in the chat if you are excited. Drop some coffees in the chat if you are excited. Without further ado, Hayden, I'm going to pass it to you.
Hello, hello. Good to see you, Jenna.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for inviting me today. And hello to everyone who's joining. Really honored to just be invited on this call. And obviously, with the leadership that Jenna brings to the table, we're very fired up here at Agara. So, just first of all, I just want to welcome everyone and thank you so much for coming to hear about Agara. Jenna, your leadership. I mean, it's crazy that we met 5 days ago. I feel like a deep connection, and I think that just the idea that we can partner together and build something great together around the world. I think that was our connection. So I'm super excited about running with you and with your whole Elevated Brew crew, right? So super excited to be here. Real quickly, before we get into talk about Agara, just share my background so we're not complete strangers. I share your story. I think you said 21 years, Jenna. I've been in the industry for 26 years. Yes, I'm not 26 years old, right? 26 years in the industry. So you started when you were 3. I started when I was 5, right? But no, I actually started right out of high school, right? My first semester in college. I don't know if anybody's like me, but you didn't really want to be in college. You weren't interested in, I really was in it because everybody told me that's what I should do to become successful. And then somebody dragged me to a meeting I didn't want to go to. I was really skeptical, really negative. But then I met an individual then, that was a few years older than me, and he was making more money in a month than most people make in a year. And I was just like, wow, how do you do that? And he was traveling the world, living a lifestyle that I had always dreamed of. And I remember just listening that day, just kind of opening up my mind and listening to some information about this industry. And they told me some things that immediately was like, I was like, okay, I'm interested in that. The first thing that they told me was they were like, oh, you don't have to have a boss. And I was like, amen to that. I don't like bosses. I don't know if anybody's like me. So I was excited about it. They said you can make your own schedule. You can work, wherever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want. And that concept, and you could make an unlimited income. And I was like, unlimited income, work anywhere in the world, make my own schedule. Sign me up. So I got started at 18, and it's been an amazing ride. I wish I could say I was successful right out of the gates, but sometimes you got to learn something, right? You got to get better at it in time. And so I had to go through the grind and learn, and then learn how to actually be successful in this industry in my early 20s from the field. So my first 10 years, I was a distributor in the field building, and then I got fortunate to kind of be at the right place at the right time, a lot like you were, Jenna. And I met some great people. We found a good product. We launched that product. And that company we launched in 2011 ended up becoming a top 20 direct selling company. We sold over $1 billion in close to a decade. So that was just an amazing run. And what's crazy is to think of, like, and I know you have this experience, Jenna, when you are in the beginning and it's like this is a small nucleus, people that are getting started right now, and it's just like you have this big vision. And I remember starting like that, and then one day filling arenas of 10,000 people, seeing people making over $1 million a year. And so I love this industry. I love the potential. I've seen people's lives being impacted so much, and just really excited to be here. And Agara, it's so wild to think that, like you said, a little over 2.5 months ago, we actually turned on our website and we sold $5 million in our first 2.5 months. And when Grace and I came together, and you're going to get a chance to meet Grace today, so I'm super excited for you to meet her. When we came together to launch Agara, it really was just, we found an amazing cup of coffee. And coffee, of course, is a big industry. We'll talk to you a little bit about today why coffee is such a huge business and is such a great industry to be a part of. But Grace and I were talking about, well, we know a lot of people want to be able to lose weight. Some people are into like weight loss, but really what's booming out there in the market is functional coffee, or functional coffee. And you're seeing it if you're looking on Facebook, Instagram, any of that. You're seeing what? Mushroom coffee. That's really trending. But there's some other amazing ingredients that we thought if we could just synergistically blend an exclusive proprietary blend that delivered some of these functional benefits, but also like appetite balance, focus, energy, mood, people felt better. If we could make that kind of a blend, we'd really have something special. And I remember the first time we tasted it, we tasted the coffee and we were just flying. And I know, Jenna, you just got your coffee. So we've been talking about it. Like, you've got to try this coffee. We knew it was something special, and we just knew that the world would love this and just had to benefit from it and would get great results from the product. So we launched. And how we launched was simple. We just sent out a couple hundred samples to our friends, our family. We just wanted people to try the product. We didn't talk about the business. We didn't try to overcomplicate things, but what we did do, essentially, what we focused on is we focused on making sure that that people tried the product and loved the product. And the response to that was crazy. We sold 1 million in our first 2 weeks, over 5 million in our first 2.5 months. So it's been a great journey. Now, I'm really excited about what we're doing because the foundation that we've built, the foundation that we've put together here, building the right technology infrastructure, building the right management and the right leadership team, building the right vision. I know Jenna said it's more than coffee. And that's absolutely true. What we're doing here is, we say it started with a cup of coffee because we have some big plans, big visions, global rollout in the cards in the next year. So the positioning is perfect, and so many leaders like incredible Jenna is lining up here to partner with us, and we're just at the very beginning. But I want to actually have an opportunity to introduce you to my partner. And I'll say, when I met her, she was actually top money earner in the company that we worked at before in the past. So she's a field runner. She's been building from very early on and for many years. I don't want to take her whole story, but when I met her, I just saw a heart that was gold, that just loved people, didn't need network marketing, but really wanted to go out there and just elevate lives. That was her mission. She knew this. She knew that this business and this industry can really impact and elevate lives. And that's her heart. She just wanted to build a company that she could believe in, a company that really did put people before profits, that really was about elevating lives. And I saw that vision in that heart, and I thought, like, yes, maybe I have 20 something years of experience on a corporate side managing a business, but the most important thing is you can have the right product, you can have the right compensation plan, you can have the right systems in place, but if you don't have the right heart, it's not going to last. And so that's so important to me. And that's why I was so honored to be able to work with a heart like Grace, who has amazing experience in the field, in her own personal business, has had tremendous success. But I'm so grateful that she had the vision really to start this coffee. So I know I'm just going to bring on my partner, founder, Grace Bravo. You there?
Yes, aloha Hayden. Can you see me or hear me?
I can see
Thank
you.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hayden, and thank you, Jenna. You guys are inspiring me so much. I don't know how to start, when to start, but I'm so grateful to be here on this call. I'm so moved and so fired up with what I'm hearing from you guys. I If I'm listening to this call, I want to sign up like right now. My blood is rushing through as someone running in the field. So I have so much excitement in this field, just like Jenna is. It takes a while for you to hit the runway. And this one is like something that I'm so excited about. So my name is Grace Bravo. I'm here in the beautiful island of Hawaii. So aloha to everyone out there. And my background is not sales or marketing. My background is engineering. So I love numbers. And the one thing that I loved about the industry is the three F's. One is flexibility. I can do it whenever I want, wherever I want to, whatever time zone I'm in. Of course, the financial opportunity. I came from the Philippines with two bags coming to the state of Hawaii, and you have to work hard to prove that you can put food in the table. You can afford to buy a car or pay your rent. So financial opportunity is so good, and right now it's a very great opportunity because this is the perfect moment that I can share with my family, not just in Hawaii, but around the world, in the Philippines, because the conversion is so great. I could make $1, and if we open up other countries could make the same thing as I do. So it's the opportunity is so amazing. And of course, the last one that I really love about this industry is the fun, meeting beautiful people like Jenna. I'm so inspired to be like her. Jenna and Hayden started when they were 2 or 5-year-old. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. I'm 57 years old. I'm going to be 57 this month. And with this coffee, I feel like 20 years younger. So anything that you do is something that you can work forward with confidence, be yourself, and enjoy every day, every waking moment. So one thing that I truly believe when it comes to something like this, any business that you do, multi-level marketing, traditional business, are the 3 Ps. That's the first piece, the product. Whatever you do, whatever it is, you have to believe in the product. You have to believe that it's good for you. And we have something like that. I was so inspired with the coffee because I was on another network. That's how I met Hayden, and we were getting beautiful. We're getting beautiful skin, but then we're also growing sideways. And I told Hayden, we need a coffee. I need a coffee that works. I was in coffee industry from the past, and I need to do that. So when we had this coffee, I know that we have the next breakthrough. I love how the formulator worked with us to make this the best. This is natural botanical. It's good and safe for all of us to use. I drink coffee every day, so I don't have to change my habit. And the best thing about it is within 3 weeks of drinking the coffee, no claims at all, but I lost 14 pounds. So it made me, wow, it made me like so energetic. I'm so focused, and I'm so excited all over again. I fit on my clothes that I was hiding for a long time. So, I'm so excited about that. And the last P, of course, is the plan. What's our plan? We have a great financial plan. We have a great compensation plan. And of course, we have the great of opening it around the world with Hayden's experience, opening more than 40 countries, and with Jenna's leadership. I'm like, we know that we can do this in a blink. It's going to go so fast. I know that all of us in the field, I love working in the field. I know that all of us leaders in the field, we put our time, we put our energy, we put our resources, and that's something that I value the most. And a lot of times we find something that's more than that. It's like sometimes we don't get the connection. Something is missing within a company that we're working on or we're dealing with, and then we lost hope again, and we lost the connection, and we lost the trust. But over here with the coffee, it's just so easy because it's so easy to share. All you need to do is share, share, and share. And once you share and you get the connection with the people, for me, I feel so moved because every day when I wake up, it's just not a smile that I get. A cup of coffee that you share, not just because they get energy, not just because they get the clarity, not just because they lose weight, but because they feel more than that. And so other people call this a magic coffee. I love coffee. But the one thing that I love the most is being called a miracle coffee. Someone messaged me this morning, Grace, thank you for this cup of coffee who saves my life. I don't know what she meant by that. I read her testimony. I cried over that, but she will be our guest next Saturday. So I want you to hear her story. All of this put together are great, but you know what? You have to be happy with what you do. The first thing in this that I feel the most is our heart. And like all of you, all of us are looking for hope. We're looking for home. And when I told Hayden, let's build something together that we can bring people home. We can give people hope. We can give people that excitement again of doing something great together. And Hayden said, Grace, if you want to give people home, let's build a retirement home. And so, with that, we locked arms together. We sent samples to all the leaders because I believe truly in my heart that this is a great coffee. This is the next breakthrough. The formulator is amazing that we worked hard on this. But the the benefit, the impact of it does not have to come from me. It needs to come from you. You who try the coffee, you have to tell your story. And if your story tells, everybody will believe, everybody will be part of you, everybody will have an impact in their lives. And that's what we're looking for. Elevating other people's lives. And the one thing that I know most is the only way that we can help other people to elevate their lives is we have to start it from ourselves. We have to elevate our lives, whether it's financial, it's a smile over a cup of coffee. We cannot make other people smile if we're grieving. We cannot make other people give the energy if we are so low with energy. We cannot make other people believe that there's resources in here. There's a great opportunity to make life living if we don't believe in it. So everything, like Jenna said, is perfect timing. And you're here on the right time, the right moment, the perfect moment that we can all run together as founders of Agara. So I always say with the heart, we have hope, we have home, we have the experience to make it happen, we have the ability to make it work, we have the resources, we're debt free. And of course, we have the gratefulness, the thankfulness to each and every one of you who appreciates a cup of coffee. See, if I like it and you like it, it's not my coffee. It's not your coffee. It's our coffee. Welcome home, everyone. Back to you, Jenna. I love you all.
And
Thank you so much, Grace. And I'm gonna pass it actually back to Hayden. So Hayden,
Oh, Hayden,
will
sorry.
you tell us about
uh,
the coffee? Grace, you did
yeah.
an amazing job, by the way. I think we can all feel
Thank
your
you.
energy, but I know there's a lot of people that want to know what the heck we're talking about. So Hayden, back to you.
Yes,
I love it. Absolutely.
thank
So we're going
you.
to talk a little bit about the coffee, and thank you so much, Grace. We love your passion. And, it's, she said it, we just sent out some coffee. We never expected when we started that we would have had this kind of response to the coffee. And today I'm going to tell you why. What is it that makes that coffee so unique, and why is it having the kind of impact that it's having out there? I think the major thing is when you look at a business like this, any business that you get involved in, you want to know that you're in the right industry at the right time. I'm sure everybody would agree with that. And when you look at the coffee industry, think about it. How many of you on the call either drink coffee or know a lot of people that drink coffee? Give us a 777 in the chat or whatever you want to put in the chat if you're a coffee drinker. Because the reality is that US consumers spend $300 million a day on coffee. 73% of Americans drink coffee every single day. So we know people love coffee, right? And of course, you also want to be a part of an industry that doesn't change with the economy, that isn't, affected by negative downturns. So coffee is recession proof. I'm sure all of you would agree with me that if tomorrow everything went bad in the economy, you're still going to be drinking your coffee, right? You're probably going to drink more of it because it's a necessity. It's a daily ritual for everybody. The global coffee market is 269 billion. It's projected to be 369 billion in 2030. Now, coffee is a big industry in itself, but what's exciting is about the timing of this industry. This industry right now is functional coffee, and I'm sure some of you have been seeing this on your social media, on Facebook. It's trending everywhere. Everybody's talking about mushroom coffee. And I'm going to tell you why people are so excited about mushroom coffee, but it's huge. People are excited about mushroom coffee. They're excited about this thing called nootropics, which, what is nootropics? If you're into this stuff, write it down. It basically means that your brain is happy. How many of you want a happy brain? Every single day. It makes your brain super happy. So that is trending big time. And I'm going to talk to you about what's in our coffee that makes it so unique. In addition to that, coffee is normally kind of like a more mature audience, but the youth, the millennials, are really getting into coffee right now, especially coffee with added health and wellness benefits, this functional coffee. And here's the other important part for you to be able to be aware of in a business when you're getting involved is you want to be involved in a business that you can make some serious money in at the end of the day, right? You want to know that it's profitable. Well, there's consumers are willing to spend a lot more for functional coffee because they want the added health and wellness benefits out there. So what is it about Agara Cafe that makes it so unique? Well, there's 5 core areas, and I'm going to talk to you about some of these ingredients. One of it is it boosts energy. So how many of you want more energy? How many of you are energy drinkers? I used to drink like 2 to 3 energy drinks a day. I hate to admit it. My wife was probably terrified for my heart. Thank God I found Agara, because ever since I had Agara, I don't even want to touch an energy drink. There's nothing that even compares to it. The energy is sustained. It's long term. I'll explain to you why. How about focus? How many of you want to be more focused every single day and have just like be locked in and be more productive? How about moods? I don't know if any of you guys are married, but husbands, wives, how would you like your spouse to be in a better mood every single day? Well, what you're going to find is when you're drinking Agara, your mood is better, it's improved. What about appetite balance? One of the things that I love about this is I've tried so many diets out there where, like, hey, I gained weight when I got married. I gained 30 pounds. And I yo-yoed. I tried keto. I tried everything under the sun. I tried intermittent fasting. And a lot of times that's really hard. It's hard to be able to manage your weight, and you have to go through these challenging diets. Well, what's nice about Agara is all you do is drink coffee. It's not something you have to like. When you drink coffee, here's what happens: you're not as hungry. Sometimes I go through whole days where I forget to eat. I was just thinking about, did I even really eat today? Because I'm drinking the coffee. So you're naturally going to healthily, in a healthy way, lose weight. And that's so important nowadays, because how many people out there are using unhealthy ways? They're taking injections, and I'm not knocking GLP or shots or anything like that. I know that there's value in it, but what we want is something long-term, something sustainable. And what's so amazing about Agara Cafe is that it is sustainable, it is long-term, and it also supports metabolism. You're gonna find that it heats you up, it gets you burning every single day. So what's in Agara that makes it so powerful? When I really got this, I was sitting down with one of our partners, Jimmy Hosaka. He's a really great friend of ours in Hawaii. And he was going into his nutrition cabinet, and he brought out all of this nutrition and he laid it out on the table. And, there was like 9 bottles there. And he's like, Hayden, all of that is in this coffee. I want you to think about that. How many of you would take 9 different supplements every single day? Right? Most of us we're not, that's such discipline to be able to do that. I know I could never do that. But what's powerful about Agara Cafe is that you're going to remember to drink your coffee. And when you're drinking this coffee, you're getting all these amazing supplements every day. I drink 2 cups a day. Now, I would encourage you, don't start light. You got to respect the coffee in the beginning because it's powerful. So twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, and I'm powered for 18, 20 hours work days. It gets me going, it gets me locked in, it gets me focused. But I'm getting all of this supplementation. Lion's mane mushroom. Some of you heard of that before. Lion's mane is powerful for focus, for memory, for cognitive clarity. What's another? Lotus leaf is really popular out there. It's good for appetite support. Guarana is this long-term sustained energy. Citrus aurantium is thermogenic. So you're going to feel, some of you, when you're drinking the coffee, that you're going to start warming up because it's kicking in, supporting a healthy metabolism. Saffron, this helps to promote a positive mood. So this is like that mood booster. Saffron's really popular out there, and it's a super expensive ingredient. You're going to find these ingredients. These are not cheap ingredients. These are the best ingredients in the world in one coffee. L-theanine, this is something that's really powerful. What it does is it actually takes out the jitters. Some of you, one of the challenges with energy out there is that you're getting energy, but it spikes and then it drops, or then you have that jittery energy. When you have L-theanine, it calms it out. It focuses, so you don't have that jittery energy. Berberine HCl is powerful. It also helps with blood sugar. We've been hearing so many testimonials with people that are having great benefits in the blood sugar area. And so that's a powerful product that also helps with fat metabolism. Chromium, it helps to curb cravings. So, I mean, we could spend a whole day just talking about these ingredients. They are loaded for just a little over $2 a day. It's such a powerful thing. Think about how much you spend on Starbucks or any of that, and you're not getting all of these nutritional supplementation every day with your coffee. So it's amazing. And we knew it's some good ingredients, but if you want to see, go on AGARA Life Stories, you'll see some of the most powerful testimonials that you've ever seen in the world. So now that we've talked a little bit about, the coffee, the major thing is the testimonials. If you go to AGARA Life Stories, you're going to see it. Don't take my word for it. Just see them, see their stories. Just like Grace said, it's what's inspiring us every single day. And it's really what's creating such an amazing opportunity here at AGARA. Like we told you earlier, our mission is to elevate lives. And one of the ways that we do that, of course, we can elevate people's lives through their health by having having better health, by having all the supplementation is going to help their health. We also can elevate people's lives by having a better mood, by having more energy, by having more focus in their days. And so we get to do that. But another way we get to do that, of course, is through our compensation plan. And it's one of the things that I love the most about our industry is that no matter where you come from or what your goals, what your desires are, you can lock in with us here today and you can start building a business for yourself at your own pace. And whether that's just a little bit of money or a lot of money. A lot of people, they look at these comp plans and they wonder, why are there so many ways to make money? And the reason that is because in the beginning, some of you, maybe you just want to make some money by going out there and sampling some product and getting some customers. Or maybe you just want to get your products for free. We've got a way where you just refer 3 customers and your product's free. It's our 3 for free program. So if you just want to get the coffee for free, you can do that. Now, some of you, you're great at customers. A lot of people you want to share the product with and that want these benefits. And when you sample out the products, you get customers. Well, there's a great way to earn income from just going out there and referring customers. You're going to earn up to 20% of the commissionable volume sales of all the customers. There's also a membership residual program where you can earn residual just from having what we call easy ship members. Those are customers that want to save 10% by automatically getting their order every single month from us. So you can build a great residual extra bonus check for going out there and finding consistent customers. Now, that's just customers. That's a powerful program. But sometimes you're going to be introducing customers, and those customers are going to turn into ambassadors. They're going to sign up because they see what you see. They not only want to save money, but they want to make money. They want to elevate their lives. And when they get started, you can earn something called first order bonuses, up to $200 for every sign up. You also, as your team can grow, and it grows to an unlimited depth. We call it infinity coded bonuses because you can make literally unlimited amount of income through infinity bonuses by going out there and building a sales organization and helping people have success and get started the right way. We call them infinity bonuses. And as you're building this business, you're going to see that 2 teams, it's a binary income, which I believe is the best residual program in the world. Now, we're not going to get into all the comp plan dynamics. That's going to be in a comp plan training for future. But the binary is the most powerful residual income compensation plan in the space. When you combine that with an infinity coded bonus, I believe you have the perfect plan. The infinity code pays great right now money. The binary is amazing long-term income. And as you're helping people go out there and earn more money, you get a check match. The more people that you help to win, the more people that you help to make money, the more money that you make. So it's a powerful plan, and you've got to tune in for the compensation plan if this is getting you excited. There's also a car bonus. So if some of you are looking to maybe upgrade your car, it starts at Diamond at 500. It goes all the way up to 5,000 a month at the Triple Crown position. So there's powerful income stream, but at the end of the day, it's pretty simple. If you're passionate about the coffee, people love the coffee you sample. Some are going to become customers, some are going to become ambassadors, and over time, that organization is going to grow. But the most important thing to understand in any kind of business like this is timing. It's all about being at the right place at the right time. If you can lock in early in a company that's going to grow not only all over the country, but all over the world, you can position yourself in front of that momentum. That's what Jen is here for. That's what everybody sees. You want to ride that wave of success. And what people are so excited about right now is because you have now until February 28th to lock in your position as a founder. So you literally only have, I don't know how many days is that, like 2 weeks, maybe a little over 2 weeks to lock in your position as a founder. It's 1,300 in personal qualifying volume. So if you go out there and sell that to customers, you can lock it in. But what most people are doing right now is they're getting started at the 24x bulk pack and they're locking in their position as a founder. Now, here's what that means. What we've decided to do in partnership with you is allocate 2% of the commissionable volume of the company for the lifetime of the company. That means for lifetime, you'll be able to actually earn shares in this pool. So 10 years from now, imagine $1 billion company, right? Imagine a $10 billion company. What's 2% of 10 billion? I think it's 200 million. It's massive. And you can be a part of that pool by just securing your position right now before February 28th. Of course, there's more details to follow, but what I want to encourage you to do is lock in your position. I like to say get in where you fit in. It's $49 to get a registration, a website, a single bag, a double bag, 5X value pack. Or what most people are doing is they're starting out with the 12X or the 24X because that's the best value. We waive the $49 fee. You're going to be code eligible so you can start earning those infinity coded bonuses. And you start up higher in the plan. You start as a Ruby, you start as an Emerald, and you start in the founder's pool if you actually are at the 24X bulk pack. So lock in your position and get secured in that founding pool. And then join us in Vegas. I know Jen is coming. We're having our launch party February 28th at the Fountain Blue. It's a beautiful resort and casino. We'd like to invite you there. There's massive announcements. There's so much stuff I can't tell you right now. Yes, it is just starting with a cup of coffee, but we have big plans. We have global plans. We're going to be rolling out some of that at this launch party. And I can assure you, we got to actually, can I say it, a new product that might be launching that is going to blow your mind. People are super excited about, and that's coming. So big announcements. I don't want to say anymore. I'm going to get in trouble, Jenna. So I hope everybody joins us in Vegas. It's not too late. There are a few tickets available, but we're almost sold out. So thanks so much for inviting me, Jenna. I'm super, humbled and grateful to partner with you and ready to lock in. I know we're going to build an empire and we're going to bless a lot of people. We're going to elevate lives all around the world. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Hayden. You are a blast to work with already in our first 5 days, and I look forward to meeting you in Las Vegas. You guys, I just want to hand it back to our leadership here today once again. And if I could just leave you with one thing, I tried to tell people about the momentum that I was going through in my last company. Some people said no. And I promise you, they're on this call today because they will never say no ever again, right? Because the last company I was with, which was a very challenging product, it wasn't as easy as coffee, let me tell you. I helped 15 people become millionaires. 15 people. So this time, I want to help over 30 people become millionaires this time. Now, of course, I'm not making any claims. I'm just telling you the reality of what happens when you're in massive momentum. So, are you going to be one of those? If you're going to be one of those, then drop something in it. Drop a coffee, drop a fire in the chat, and let's take this thing to the top. So you guys, we have an amazing culture already brewing here, no pun intended. But let's set the let's set the expectation, right? You got to be at the event. You got to plug in. You got to get your coffee, right? You got to be a product of the product. Let's build this thing all the way to the top. You guys, I'm not going to quit here ever, but I'm not going to quit till I'm at least triple diamond, right? So if you guys are with me, then you're with me. And I'm really, really excited to work with all of you guys. So let's plug in to the Thursday calls, lock your position, get your pack, and let's all rise to the top. So thank you guys for hopping on. Get onto the team training that's coming up next at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and that's your onboarding training right there. So if you're brand new, go get your pack, go get signed up, go get back to the person that invited you here today, and then hop on the onboarding training that's coming up here in an hour. All right, guys, thanks for hopping on. We will see you here again next Thursday. Bye-bye.